How to cure acid reflux quickly with honey, 13 ways. When the lower esophageal sphincter, LE, does not contract properly, it allows gastric acids to flow backward, from the stomach into the esophagus, causing burning sensations in the chest and throat. This is what's known as acid reflux, or heartburn. Other symptoms include bloating, burping, gas, and unpleasant taste in the mouth. Acid reflux is caused by poor diet, stress, smoking, overeating, and lack of sleep, among other factors. Plenty of antacids are available over the counter, but their effects are short-lived and they come with unwanted side effects. Honey, on the other hand, is a natural, affordable, effective way to get rid of heartburn for good. Does honey helps to treat acid reflux? Honey soothes and heals damaged tissues. It is antibacterial that prevents bacteria from growing in the digestive tract. Honey contains vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and enzymes that are essential to proper digestion. Honey relieves throat irritation by soothing the internal esophagus tract corroded. It has anti-inflammatory property which relieves pain and inflammation in the throat and chest. Honey contains potassium, which neutralizes stomach acids. Honey coats the esophagus and stomach, preventing irritation from stomach acids. It stimulates contraction of the LE, preventing acid reflux. It helps heal damaged LE tissues. How to use honey to treat acid reflux? Honey can be used alone and in combination with other natural ingredients that treat and prevent heartburn. For best results, always use raw, organic, unprocessed honey for acid reflux treatments. Try all the methods below until you find the one that works best for you. 1. Honey. Mix a 1 teaspoon of raw, organic honey in a glass of lukewarm water. Drink 1 hour before meals. Or eat it alone or on toast, pancakes, or waffles, or mix it into a glass of hot water, herbal tea, organic fruit juice, or smoothies. Or consume 1 hour before each meal every day, and right before bed each night. Note: do not eat anything for at least 20 minutes after consuming honey directly as they reduces its efficacy. 2. Cinnamon and honey. Cinnamon stimulates digestive enzymes and strengthens the digestive system. Boil 2 cups of water and stir in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Reduce heat and simmer for 5 minutes. Remove from heat and stir in 1 teaspoon of honey. Drink daily. Or mix 3/4 THTSP of cinnamon powder and 1 tablespoon of honey. Consume after meals to digest even heavy meals. Or bake fresh apple and pumpkin slices and coat it with honey and cinnamon powder. Consume to reduce heartburn. 3. Honey and ginger tea. Ginger kills the bacteria that cause heartburn and promotes proper digestion. Process 1. Boil a cup of water and stir in 1 teaspoon peeled, minced ginger root. Reduce heat and simmer 5 minutes. Remove from heat and stir in 1 teaspoon of honey. Drink regularly. Note: you can drink the ginger chunks along with the tea or strain them out. Process 2. Mix 1 tablespoon each of ginger, grated, pieces, slices, and freshly squeezed lemon juice with 2 tablespoons of organic honey. Mix in 8 ounces of warm water. Drink this whenever you get the acid reflux or indigestion problem. 4. Honey with chamomile tea. Chamomile helps neutralize digestive acids and soothe burning sensations. Brew chamomile tea using a store-bought tea bag and stir in 1 teaspoon honey. Drink 3 times a day. 5. Honey with yogurt. Yogurt restores the balance of good and bad bacteria in the digestive system, removes toxins, and promotes proper digestion. Stir 1 teaspoon of honey into 6 ounces of low-fat, plain Greek yogurt. Consume after meal for proper digestion. 6. Honey with clove. Clove promotes proper digestion. Mix 1 teaspoon of honey with a pinch of clove powder. Stir mixture into a cup of warm water and drink. Drink after meals or whenever you feel symptoms of heartburn. 7. Honey with lemon. Lemon neutralizes stomach acids and kills the bacteria that cause acid reflux. Process 1. Mix 2 teaspoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of honey into a glass of warm water. Drink 1 hour before meals or first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Drink regularly to get relief. You can also use 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. Process 2. Refrigerate a lemon for overnight. In the morning grate it using cheese grate. Now add 1 1/2 tablespoon of raw, organic and unprocessed honey and glass of warm water. Drink 30 minutes before breakfast to cure acid reflux. 8. Honey with apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar helps restore the acid-alkaline balance within the digestive system. Mix 2 tablespoons each of honey and apple cider vinegar, stir them into a cup of water. Drink whenever you feel symptoms of heartburn. 9. Honey with baking soda. Baking soda neutralizes stomach acids and prevents acid reflux by acting like antacid. Mix 1 teaspoon each of baking soda and honey into a cup of warm water until completely dissolved. Stir it well. That baking soda must be dissolved completely in the water. Drink to get relief from acid reflux and indigestion. 10. Honey with green tea. Green tea promotes proper digestion. Brew a cup of organic green tea. Stir in 1 teaspoon honey and drink whenever you have acid reflux. 11. Manuka honey with peanut butter. Manuka is the highest quality honey available. It contains more beneficial nutrients than any other kind. Peanut butter just happens to taste really good with it. Mix 1 teaspoon each of Manuka honey and peanut butter and eat it. 12. Honey with warm milk. Warm milk for acid reflux is great because it soothes the esophagus and digestive tract. Stir in 1 teaspoon honey in a cup of low-fat or fat-free warm milk. Drink to reduce the symptoms of acid reflux. Drink regularly. 13. Honey with baking soda and apple cider vinegar. Mix 1 teaspoon each of honey, baking soda, and apple cider vinegar. Stir mixture into 16 ounces warm water. Drink before meals or when you experience symptoms of heartburn. Apple cider vinegar for acid reflux is essential as it balances the pH level of the liver and stomach for the better breakdown of the food and digestion. Tips and precautions. For best results, follow the advice below when using honey to treat heartburn. Always use raw, organic honey, preferably Manuka. Pasteurization strips many of the nutrients that make it such an effective heartburn treatment. Instead of microwaving honey, place the bottle in a pot of hot water to restore viscosity. Honey raises blood sugar levels. Those suffering from diabetes should use it with caution. Those allergic to bees or pollen should not use honey to treat acid reflux. We do not advise administering honey to babies and children under the age of 2. Manuka honey acts as natural antibiotic. It does not interact with any known medications and it causes no side effects. Consult your doctor before starting regular honey treatments. Regular exercise and a healthy diet will enhance the effects of honey treatments.